Thank you, everyone, and welcome back to another night of trivia on a beautiful Monday, September 29, 2025, where, as usual, 25. I'm all messed up tonight. $50 whole is on the line of that sweet, sweet cash that I'll give to you happily if you win on Kahoot, which we do every week. If you're new here, go ahead and download it. It makes it easier. Potato Taco in chat. So that's right, we're back at it again. Another beautiful Monday, as I already said. Let's get some TGIMs going in chat. Jackson. Holy Black himself. Terror says lock in. But thank goodness it is Monday, folks. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you're all here. But we do have some stuff to talk about before we fire up the trivia. First thing, the jackpot reset. So that's why we're at 50 again. Jody, TGIM trivia night. But yeah, so for anybody who wasn't here last week, the jackpot was up to $60 because the week before someone chose to spin the wheel. And when someone spins the wheel, it puts $10 on the next week. But last week, the winner took the loot, so we're back down to 50. But then, so that was the first thing. Second thing, I told y'all I was going to stream this Saturday, and I did not. But I had a good reason. I don't know if you saw my post, but so we were supposed to do the engine pulling stream on my Yukon that's been sitting in my backyard for the last 2 years. But my excavator broke down. And I didn't want to pull it by hand. So we're going to wait. We're going to get that fixed, hopefully this week. And then on Saturday, this week, we will try again. And if not, maybe I'll just get after it. Either way. Hold on. Okay. My little studio was saying no data on the stream health, but now it says excellent condition. But yeah, if you all didn't see this, I'm going to start doing posts, so check it out. See if I post anything. Also, another thing. So some more people signed up to the to register their names. But if you go, I just pulled up the stream. But so if you go into the description, I put the Google Doc in the description. All right. So if you go and click on that, you can put in an email and your username. And then next week, I'm starting up the rankings. Not the official full for the big money winnings, but we're going to start it out for Potato Taco dabbing in chat. But yeah, just sign up if you want to be on the list. Not Epstein's list. All right. A good list. Because once I get that figured out real good and I get people's points per game and the total points, we're gonna start a season, okay? We'll start a season and we will we'll have payouts at the end of the season for the top of the food chain for the winners. All right. So that gives you a little incentive to make sure you come every week and get your points as high as you can. All right. Now that I've been chit-chatting for so long. Also, I've had some complaints. I haven't put up any of the signs that you guys bought on Amazon. And I forgot to do it again. I can plug one in if you want. Or I don't. Maybe I can't. They're back there, though. Believe me. But next week I'll hang them, and they'll be lit up on stream, so you can see what you guys bought. Oh, that just reminds me again. Your guys' last item came in. I took it out of the box. I didn't unwrap it yet. Let's take a quick peek. It was the Napoleon Dynamite poster. Feels kind of sturdy. It's like a canvas. Can you see that? They took forever to send it. Let's take a peek. Take a quick peek here. You ready for the reveal? Please be good. Wow! Freaking Napoleon Dynamite. And everybody's in his hair. Look at that. LaFonda, Kip. Uncle Rico. That's what I'm talking about. 10 out of 10. Blue crab in here. Beautiful potato taco says. I'm gonna get that framed. Look at this freaking canvas and everything. Look at that hung up out back for y'all. You can smell the paint. That's actually decent quality. Another excellent purchase by y'all. But now, with all that out of the way, let's make a lobby. Bam. Bang. Copy that. Throw it in chat. Eight, 6-2, 34, 33. 34, 33. Jody in there quick. Let me pin that. Sarah in there. Terror Bear. Pinned. Sean. Papa P. CJ. Papa P. He's been grinding. His week's coming. I can feel it. Paulie Black. Dangus. Harambe. Harambe's back with us, folks. Ari. Come on. LYS. Lies. Gabby. Swims with loons. Go ahead, everybody, filter on in. Don't be shy. Looks like we might have a smaller week, folks. G Money. Your chances are that much more improved. Stream health still excellent. Yeah, that one week we were having a bunch of issues. I don't know if maybe it was just a one-time thing. Hopefully. We haven't had any issues since then. I've been checking my internet. Seems to be pretty healthy. Jesse, Blue Crab, Salty Possum. Ollie Cat. Brad. This week's let me think about this week's questions real quick. They're okay. We'll see how you guys like them. There's Potato. 21. That looks like it might be the number, folks. Is that the number this week? Oh. We lost somebody. Bam. La Fufu. 22. Ollie Cat's back in. The, what are you all about? The Labubu's? I've seen all the videos about those. 22 might be the number, folks. Should we get ready to rip? Yeah? We should. And do you guys like it when I pause the music for the game? Probably. Is it? We'll keep how we've been doing it. No music. Pause the music, folks. And 22 is the number this week. Oh. Get back in there. Who were we lost? Keep the two. Okay, we're back. LaFufu is back. All right. And Trivia Night. Oh, somebody dropped out. We'll wait one more moment. Get the tunes back. Freaking hot in this rum. I don't dare run the AC. Mess with the audio. Y'all need your audio. But like I was saying, the questions, there's some that are decent. I actually kind of like this week, but a lot of them, they're pretty generic. Okay, and anybody who's new, remember, you want to get the answers right, but almost, if not more importantly, you want to get them quick. Because the quicker you answer, the more points you get. All right? All right, I think we might have to get going. I think whoever dropped out, you'll probably join back in, right? Hopefully. All right. And trivia night. Oh, Sean's back in. All right, let's go. Trivia night. September 29, 2025. Starts right now. Or actually in 1 second. And the first question is, what would best describe the smash hit indie game Balatro? Poker, first-hand shooter game, real-time strategy game, or platformer game? Balatro. How would it best be described? What kind of game? A poker game, first-person shooter game, real-time strategy game, or platformer game? What the hell is up with this? It is a poker kind of game. It is actually, it's an amazing game. We'll play that on stream sometime. It's one of my faves. How'd we do? Oh, LaFufu coming in hot. Sarah got it. Papa P. Lies. LYS. Okay. That was for the gamers out there. It was a very popular indie game. It came out. Let's go to the next slide. It came out, beginning of 24 by a solo developer named Local Thunk. And he thought he was just going to sell a couple copies, but it became a smash hit, an indie game hit. It's a pretty fun game. If you haven't tried it, try it out. I won't go into explaining it right now, but we'll play it on stream one day. But let's keep it going. What is the largest lake in the world? Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, the Caspian Sea, or Lake Victoria? The largest lake on Earth. Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, Caspian Sea, or Lake Victoria? Oh, folks, it is the Caspian Sea, believe it or not. Maybe I made these questions a little too hard this week. Oh, Papa P came to play tonight, folks. Okay, Dangus. Sean gets on the board. Dangus and Sean. Okay, Sarah's still holding strong. LaFufu. All right. This is a photograph, an aerial photograph of the Caspian Sea, which I get, it's not a sea. At one point it was a sea, but now it's a lake. It's completely landlocked. I guess is the way of deciphering whether it's a lake or a sea. But there's still some dispute because there's many countries right here. So the land or water discrepancies when there's a lake versus a sea are different. The international laws apply differently. So I think some people want it to be a sea, some people want it to be a lake, but yeah, I think it's like 4 times bigger than Lake Superior. 4 or 5 times bigger. It's a big old friggin' lake, basically sea. But let's keep it going. Speaking of seas, where's the Sea of Tranquility? Is it in Australia, China, Japan, or the moon? The Sea of Tranquility. Where is it located? Australia, China, Japan, or the moon? If you know it, you know it. And who knew it? Oh, folks, it is the moon. Believe it or not, it's not actually a sea. I feel like I'm kind of scamming you guys this week. I'm putting in questions that might be kind of tough. Oh, Papa P is staying locked in. Dangus, Sean, Jesse, Gabby. Okay. But that's right. The Sea of Tranquility is where Apollo 11 landed back in 1969. It was just a very ideal landing spot. So they went on and landed in the Sea of Tranquility. But let's keep going. Speaking of the moon, in the moon cycle, after waxing gibbous is waning gibbous, full moon, new moon, or waxing crescent. After waxing gibbous, what's the next phase? Waning gibbous, full moon, new moon, or waxing crescent? Not croissant, but crescent. That's a... I don't know if I'm making these questions too tricky, but it is full moon. After the waxing gibbous. There we go. Oh, Dangus steals it from Papa P. Okay, Sean on fire. Sarah getting after it. Jesse. All right. How do we look? This is what it looks like. It goes in reverse here. It goes waxing gibbous to full moon to waning gibbous. And then the crescents. I don't know what gibbous. I don't know why it's called gibbous. I didn't research that. I should have. But I know there's a gibbon, a monkey named a gibbon. So let's keep going. What color is the black box on an airplane? Red, blue, black, or orange? The flight recorder, the black box, as they call it, colloquially, tracks all sorts of data about the flight. That's right, it is orange. If I can see, red would have been a good guess as well, but black, I don't know why they call it the black box. How do we do? Let's see. Okay, everything stays the same. All right. Swims with Loons gets 4 spots, though. Look out. That's a former champ. Put some respect on it. Let's take a look at, this is what it looks like. One made specifically by Honeywell. I don't know if they make them all. But it records all the flight data as well as the cockpit audio of the pilots speaking to one another or the flight towers, what have you. And it's located in the rear by the tail. The most survivable. If you fly, it's the most survivable part, they say. The back of the plane. Let's keep it moving, though. Ag is the chemical symbol for zinc, silver, arsenic, or iron. I got unlocked by a chat message. Zinc, silver, arsenic, or iron. Which of those has the chemical symbol of Ag? We're getting some rioters in chat, folks. It looks red as hell. Polylac says red. That's right, folks. It is silver. Okay, we're back on track. Y'all are getting on the same page. We got some rioters about the color of the black box. I might have picked a bad picture, but it is orange. Trust me. Trust and believe. How do we do? Okay. Gabby steals a spot. Sarah, Sean, Papa P, and Dangus still locked in. About 500 points or 1,500 points from first to fifth at the moment. Dangus absolutely killing it tonight with a 5-answer streak going. So actually, a couple weeks ago, we had a question about silver, and we learned that it is the best conductor of electricity, believe it or not. But we don't use it for obvious reasons, that it's quite a bit more expensive than copper, and it's a lot less durable than copper. So despite it being the best, we don't use it in like smaller applications. I think like computer chips, as I know they use gold in that. I think silver as well. But how about we get another question? Why don't we? Which country has the largest KFC in the world? The USA, Singapore, Azerbaijan, or Japan? The largest KFC in the world belongs to which country? The US of A, Singapore, Azerbaijan. Only one person got it. KC. What up, brother? Yo, what's up, big man? Get in. I hope you're in here, brother. Getting after some trivia. Truck's still going good, if you were wondering. Hell yeah, I'm hyped you showed up. But that's right, folks. It is Azerbaijan is the only one. Only one person got that answer. Who did it? Oh, Sean got it. Enchanted, hurry up. Am I going slow tonight? It's in Baku, Azerbaijan. housed in a 1926 historic train station known as the Sabunchu, I think is the way you say it, Sabunchu Station. And this is what it looks like. In a very historical place, they just put a massive KFC. It sits like 300 people. Let's keep going. What is the closest U.S. state to Africa? Florida, Maine, Alaska, or South Carolina? Casey, if you're still in chat, there's some questions coming up that you might like. That's right, folks. As crazy as it sounds, it is Maine. I know some of y'all got a little too crazy and went Alaska, but it is Maine. How do we do? Oh, Jesse gets back on the board. Okay, Dangus. Everything stays about the same. Just kind of dancing around here on the 4th and 5th spot. Casey says he's going to be by next Monday. He's selling off the rest of his business. But here's a better representation of why it is so close. Because, I mean, in your mind, you feel like, shouldn't it be Florida? But actually, Maine is much closer. The Quaddy Head in Maine is the closest spot, 3,100 miles or 5,000 kilometers. Kind of weird. And if you didn't know it, now you do. And that's also because a lot of people think like England is kind of in line with like New York area, but it's actually quite a bit above it. The world being a globe makes things weird for all you flat earthers out there. But let's keep on moving. Which of these street names is the most common in America? First Street, Second Street, Washington Street, or Pine Street? The most common street name in the US of A. First Street, Second Street, Washington Street, or Pine Street? Which is it? That's right, folks. It is Second Street. Out of this, well, and allegedly it's the. I've seen some mixed reviews, some mixed reporting. Oh snap! Dangus opens the door for Papa P and Sean on that one. So this is y'all can't really see it that good. I don't know how to zoom in, but Second Street, obviously, because a lot of streets are Main Street, and then after Main Street, they'll just go to Second Street. But on this graph, it shows second is the first, and that's what, if you Google it, it'll say that. But then I've seen another graph more recently where it says that Main Street has taken the #1 spot. But I didn't put that on just so there wouldn't be any discrepancies. So out of those, it is Second Street. But let's keep going. Heathcliff is the main character in which famous novel? Jane Eyre, Pride and Prejudice, Wuthering Heights, or Tale of Two Cities? Heathcliff. It's a character in which famous novel? Jane Eyre, Pride and Prejudice, Wuthering Heights, or Tale of Two Cities? That's right, folks. Wuthering Heights, which they're actually making a remake of. Oh, Papa Pete takes it back from Dangus. And Sean narrowly sneaks by Dangus for the moment with a 30-point difference. Gabby and Jesse holding on to the 4th and 5th spot. But yeah, they're coming out with a new one. They made it look like the old style picture, but with Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie. So probably be I assume it'll be a box office hit. With those are two very popular actors of our time, and then a popular book. Let's keep going. Where is Rainbow Mountain located? And there's a photograph coming up right now. Mexico, Ghana, Turkmenistan, or Peru? Where is this mountain located? Mexico, Ghana, Turkmenistan, or Peru? You guys got it. It is Peru. But that photo, I think, is somewhat deceptive because I've seen other pictures, which I'll pull up in a moment. Oh, Jesse. Potato Taco gets back on the board. Salty Possum, look out. They're coming in hot. But okay, so about 2,000 from first to fifth at the moment, but friggin' not much in between the top three at the going after it. Because I also seen this picture. So I don't know if it's just like a very saturated, like they turn up the saturation or whatever, a bit of camera manipulation to make it look really cool. Still looks cool in this photograph. Or maybe it's just when it's wet or something, or if the sun hits it right. But yeah, the colors are they're caused by iron in the clay, magnesium for the green, and some sandstone with sulfur to make it more yellow. I don't know if I don't know if it's Peru or there's a couple countries down there where they do some serious sulfur mining. It's not very healthy for you, but it's how they make their money. Let's keep going. What animal is the primary predator of the lemur? Jaguar, caiman, chimpanzee, or the fossa? The lemur. Who is its primary predator? Jaguar, caiman, chimpanzee, or fossa? Come on now. That's right, folks. It is the fossa. Do you remember, what's that movie called? Oh, Potato Taco got it. Okay. Ollie Cat, 4 places. Look out. What's that movie called? With all the animals where they go to... Oh, Madagascar. And these are 2 fossa pups. Little babies. Look at them things. Again, because they're in Madagascar, do you remember that they're the bad guys, the fossas? They munch up all the lemurs. Let's keep it moving. Billy Joe Armstrong is the lead singer for Soundgarden, Coldplay, Green Day, or Radiohead. Billy Joe Armstrong. Who does that man sing for? Soundgarden, Coldplay, Green Day, or Radiohead? And the answer is, that's right, Green Day. Taryn's on a streak. But Papa P takes the lead. Or did Papa P just take the lead, or Dangus just moved up one? Potato Taco rising up quick as well. Sean and Jesse still holding it down. About, what is that? Little less than 2,000 from first to fifth. But tight race otherwise. Okay. This is the man. But Green Day, it's kind of crazy to think about. Because when I was a kid, I felt like they were already kind of around for a long time. But Billy Joe and his team, they started in 1987. How long was that freaking, was that 38 years ago? Is that what that is? Jeez, folks. It's like a classic band now. But let's keep going. Which famous artist is credited with the phrase 15 minutes of fame? Salvador Dali, Andy Warhol, Jackson Pollock, or Georgia O'Keeffe? 15 minutes of fame. Who was the artist who was credited with the formation of this phrase? Salvador Dali, Andy Warhol, Jackson Pollock, or Georgia O'Keeffe? That's right, folks. It was Andy. How'd that do for the leaderboard? Oh, Sean gets a spot. Papa P came to... What did I say? I told y'all. Papa P came to play. But he's not in the clear yet. We still got a long way to go. We've seen some pretty massive comebacks in this on these trivia nights. This is, of course, his one of his most famous pieces of art. But what he actually said was, in the future, everyone will be world famous for 15 minutes. And, I mean, he's honestly not far off. Right? Hopefully we get more than 15 minutes. Hopefully we get there at all. But nowadays it seems like that is quite the truth. The viral moments. Let's keep going. Which country has the most Catholics? Brazil, Italy, Russia, or Vatican City? The most Catholics are in which nation? Brazil, Italy, Russia, or Vatican City? Which of these has the most Catholics? Which of these countries? It is Brazil. Believe it or not, folks. Brazil. Very Catholic country and also a high population. How'd we do? Oh, snap. Sean rising up. Dangus got it as well. Potato Taco. La Fufu coming back. CJ gets 3 spots on that. Over half the population is Catholic. That's over 100. There's about 200 million people there. And I think they said it's like 110 million people are designated as Catholic. And the very famous Christ the Redeemer. Very famous landmark. But speaking of Brazil, what's the capital in Brazil? Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Brasilia, or Washington, D.C.? What is the capital of Brazil? Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Brasilia, or Washington, D.C.? What is the capital of this very Catholic nation we just learned? Oh, folks, it is Brasilia. Oh, no. How did we do? What did that do on the leaderboard? Oh, Sean gets it. Oh, snap. Closes the door a little bit. Or his door opens up more for Sean on that one. Okay. And believe it or not, this is what Brasilia looks like. It's a bit underwhelming, right? If you would think, for a capital city. But I mean, someone would probably say that about DC as well. But it's it used to be Rio de Janeiro, but then in the 60s they moved it to this, which it's a manufactured city actually. They wanted to move the capital to the interior of the nation, or more central location, and they built Brasilia. And I think it's the 3rd biggest. Sao Paulo is actually the biggest. I think that's probably why most of y'all voted for that. And then Rio. But also, speaking of Rio, I think it's got to be the coolest city in the world. Like, if you could pick one area to build a city, it would have to be Rio. Just how cool that looked in that other picture. But let's keep going. Enough talking. Which baseball player had the nickname the Big Unit? Barry Bonds, Randy Johnson, Ken Griffey Jr., or Cy Young? The Big Unit. Who was it? Barry Bonds, Randy Johnson. It was Randy. You all got it. How'd we do on the leaderboard? Okay. Of course, the top 2 got it. Jesse gets back on the leaderboard, though. Okay. I like seeing that. And, of course, one of the most famous viral moments of Randy Johnson's career is when he hit a bird out of midair and exploded the poor thing. About 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Potato Taco in chat says Johnson plus the Big Unit equals LOL. True. Very true. But on the name of sports nicknames, the next question is, this NBA nickname, the Big Fundamental, belongs to Spud Webb, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, or Tim Duncan? Jesse, you are right. I should have put not so fun fact on that one for that poor bird. But the Big Fundamental, who was it? Spud Webb, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, or Tim Duncan? That's right, folks. Tim Duncan, the Big Fundamental. How'd we do? Oh, snap. Okay, it's friggin' a neck and neck at the top right now. Jody getting on that leaderboard. Friggin' Papa P's doing all he can to fend Sean off, and Sean's doing all he can to friggin' get in front of him. Dang is still in it, though. All right. Mr. Timmy Duncan, the Big Fundamental. Honestly, probably the most underrated player of all time. He doesn't get enough love, in my opinion. He was a great player. Won a bunch of championships. Played amazingly for a long time for a great organization. But let's get another question. About what movie poster is this? Get an eye on it. Is this Pulp Fiction, Alien, Silence of the Lambs, or The Matrix? What movie art is this from? Movie poster. Pulp Fiction, Alien, Silence of the Lambs, or The Matrix? It is. Holy frig, folks! What the hell? I should have made it that one. I made that one a little too easy, I guess. It's all right with the one Pulp Fiction guess. Don't worry. But now, how quick were y'all on it? Oh snap! Sean gets Papa P by. That must have been about a 100th of a second. What, a 9-point difference gets him by 9 points on that one. Dangus Potato Taco, Jody. Okay. All right, folks. Folks, I think, what do we have? We have one more question after this. This is a freaking battle till the end. And of course, this is Jody and Anthony with they won the Oscar for Best Actress and Actor, but it's also the only horror movie to ever win Best Picture. Kind of interesting, right? But I think it swept like the big 5 categories. I think it's 92 or 93. But all right, lock in now. Okay. Let's go. Last question. Camila Cabello was a member of which group? Pussycat Dolls, Spice Girls, Fifth Harmony, or Blackpink? Camila Cabello was in which group? Okay, folks. All right. You guys got it. The question is, did Papa P and Sean get it? This was the group before she went. They got famous on X Factor in 2012, and then Camila went on her solo journey in 2016. But, folks, it was a back and forth night. A night of comebacks, a night of fending off a comeback. Let's have a look what happened. And in third place tonight, with a score of 8,896 is Dr. Dangus, and in second place with a score of 11,616 is Papa P, and in first place with a successful comeback with 11,727 points is Sean with the back-to-back. And in Potato Taco and Jesse with a good performances as well, 4th and 5th. Holy frig, folks. What do we think? What do we think about that? The back-to-back for Mr. Sean. Papa P, though, he's got the streak going. Man, I'm feeling for Papa P right now, though. Holy frig, we got another subscriber, folks. 133. Man, what a battle. But hey, I bet Papa P wouldn't have had it any other way. You know? He's going to get his when he's ready. Man, it came down to a 111-point difference. That is probably half a second, not even a half a second difference in scoring total. Man. Oh, 134, what the hell? Holy guacamole. But Mr. Sean, you want some more cash, don't you? Yeah, you do, don't you? What do you think? We spinning, or do you want some sweet, sweet loot? We got to spin the wheel this week. Oh, no. You sure? I'll let you take it back. Tangus says spin. Let's go. If it spins, it wins. Wheel. You sure? We can still pay it out. Blue crab. Where is it? Where's the freaking wheel? Good one, but tough. Yeah. What do we think of the? Dangus says tomato time. What do we think of the questions that week? Were they decent? Some of them were a little harder than I was hoping. A couple of them only one person got. I feel bad when it's like that. I feel like people get less jazzed up. But also, it's more rewarding then, right? When you get the ones right. Sean, was that both? Were those both you? Where you hit on them? The Azerbaijan and Brasilia. Not the sports ones, Dangus says. All right, folks. So here's what we got on the wheel at the moment. We have. Yeah, I sussed out that large KFC. So we have chat gets $100 to spend on Amazon again. We already did that, but I'll leave it on. You know, I think you guys enjoyed that. Karaoke. Do we want that one on? Would that even be like worth it for you guys? Where I have to sing karaoke for a little bit. Chat picks tattoo. Raw egg. Shave mustache. Hot sauce. Shot. Eat a tomato. The worst one on here. Donate $100 to charity. We've done that, but we'll leave it on. Shot of vinegar. I kind of want to take that off. Can we take that off? What's something I can replace shot of vinegar with? Any ideas? Please, give me an idea. I did not enjoy that one. Wasabi. Eat a lemon. I don't have... I would put that on there, but I wouldn't... I'll put that on there for next week, Dangus. I don't have any lemons currently. And I know you guys like getting paid up quick. But next week I'm putting on I'll buy a lemon. Eat a banana. I could put that one on too, but I don't have a banana either. I mean, what do I have? What's next? Eat an onion like an apple? What the hell do I have that could be a punishment? Banana with skin. For next week, we'll put some of those ones on. You already did vinegar. I know, right? Raw potato. That would be pretty gross. These ones, I don't have potatoes either. I'm trying to think of something I could do besides... we can just hope it doesn't land on shot of vinegar. We can just pray that it does not. Should we just do that? Give away some tires. We'll do a tire giveaway. We'll do that on a separate occasion, just for fun. Not as a punishment. Do I just spin and hope it doesn't land on vinegar again? But all these ones, I'm writing them down. I'm putting them on next week. I'll buy bananas, lemons, and a raw potato. Put you guys on the screen for a second. If you have any other ideas, real quick. What do we think? Just spin it and hope it doesn't land on vinegar, I guess. Yes. Stick your hand in a spider cage. If it lands on vinegar, spin again, and if it lands again, do 2 shots. Well, hey, last time, respin if you get vinegar. Oh, I'd be happy not to do vinegar. I'll tell you, it was bad. I did not enjoy it. Take out max credit card cash advance. Honestly, I think, like, I have kind of high limits, but I think all the cash advances are like nothing. Olive oil, a shot of olive oil. Does that just like fuck up your stomach? Because that wouldn't be bad. All right, I think we'll just run it as is. Poops. Chat wants you to declare bankruptcy. Let me shrink this down a little bit more. Bang. All right, let's run it, folks. I'm stalling. So, Sean has chosen my fate. We must spin the wheel. Please do not land on eat a tomato. That's all I ask. Or shot of vinegar. I would prefer not to do that again. Okay? Please. Honestly, probably best one. Shave stash. French manicure. These ones, they're good. Different holiday costume every October stream. I could do that one. Should have suspicious lines. A different Halloween. They said a different Halloween costume every October stream. I'll put, or should I just do that in general? I have to dress up as a something. Should I put that on instead of shot of vinegar? With every... What is that word? For $100. With everybody's name. With everybody's name for $100. Pay for caricature. I have such a hard time saying caricature. Roast and present it next time. Are there any of those guys around who do the caricatures? All right, hold on. All right, I'm stalling enough. Let me put on costume October. Add that in. Take off vinegar. Vinegar, get out! All right, folks. All right, let's go. And the spin for this week is... No. I don't want to... I think that's not even that good, is it? Karaoke? Eat broccoli. What do we think of friggin' karaoke? Dangus says yes. That's not even cool, is it? Live. Do I have to? I mean, it landed. I guess I do have to. I get to pick the song. No. Suspicious Lines. I get to pick the song. Or winner picks the song. Let me give some options. Or what song would you guys want? Let me see. Jesse, serenade us. For anybody who doesn't know, Jesse is an amazing singer. So this is going to be even more embarrassing than amazing singers in chat. Winner pick song. Sean, throw out some options. What do we got for songs? In-person karaoke night. We could do a karaoke night eventually. But this one I have to pay up right now. We'll get it out of the way. How about, so what I would probably pick is like Build Me Up, Buttercup. That's a great song. Climax by Usher. And also, I'm not doing the whole song. You get like 2 minutes. How about K-pop Demon Hunter? I've seen that song. I haven't heard it. Let's get some options. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Climax by Usher. Is that a long song? Dude, Usher doesn't even sing that high. Or what about some classics like Baby One More Time? That's what I was going to say. Hypnotized by Akon. I was going to say what the what's the classic? The other I Want It That Way. That one's a classic, and I'd be very embarrassed to sing. It's gonna be pretty bad. Bohemian Rhapsody, that's obviously a classic. Bohemian Rhapsody's a little long though. What about I Want It That Way? I think that's a good compromise. Sean wants the high singing one. My Band D12. We're not doing any D12, I don't think. I Want It That Way. Is that a good compromise, folks? And that's a classic one too, right? Sean, give me some feedback. Or everybody could just leave before I have to do it. Thoughts. What do we think? Eat a fisheye. Danga says climax as well. I mean, I want it that way. Look, I just found it. I don't even know which one is climax. Dancing Queen, that one's a pretty good one. Dancing Queen, that's a classic karaoke. Dancing Queen. Humpty. Sean, what do you think? Sean, they want you to do the final decision. Or everybody could leave, and I don't have to do it. Sean says I can pick. Are you sure, Sean? Genie in a bottle. Because if I was to pick, I would pick Build Me Up Buttercup. I like the old school. I love the classics. It's not too hard of a song. Genie in a bottle. Bad touch. It just needs to last a minute, Sean says. Ollie Cat. Hey ya. Little bit of Outcast. All right, here I'll give you guys two options. You guys can do I want it that way. Here, I'll throw a poll. Okay. I'm giving you two options. I want it that way. Or Build Me Up Buttercup. All right. How do I create? Go. Please go. Oh, right here. Sorry. All right, fire it up. Get your votes in. Everybody's leaving. I'm not going to have to do it. No, I'll do it. Get your votes in quick, everybody. Quick. Oh, Build Me Up. Getting some love. We got 6 votes, everybody. We got 13 people left in here. Get some votes going. Come on. And you have to clip it and make it the trailer of your channel for a week. All right, I will do that. Oh, Build Me Up took the lead. Oh, Build Me Up. All right, I think Build Me Up Buttercup gets it. Oh no, please. I really don't feel like doing this. But I'll do it. Okay. We can pause the music. Do you guys want full cam? Do you want full cam or do you want to see the words on the screen? I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Should I go full screen? You want words on screen? Oh no, dude. Oh, I don't listen. I cannot sing at all. All right. Hold on. I need to stand up, but I need to make it so the camera is looking at me. How's that? Suspicious Line says full screen. We got it. We got mixed reviews. Do you guys want full screen or do you want words on screen? What do we think? Listen, guys, I cannot sing at all, okay? Potato Taco says full screen. We got 2 votes for full screen. Amazing Grace, Blue Crab said, I see. Oh no, folks. Do we think full screen? It's so embarrassing. Oh no. I'm gonna do like half the song, all right? I can't do more. I'm trying my best here. Oh no, I'm so nervous. All right. Do we fire it up? Are you all ready? Does everybody just want to leave so I don't have to do it? Yeah? No, you're staying around? All right. Oh no, dude. Do I go? All right, fuck it. We'll go. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure y'all can hear. I want y'all to be able to hear the music and not my voice. Can y'all hear that good? Was that good? Pretend we're not here. You can do it. Have fun, Jesse says. Oh, no. So are we committed to full screen or do you want the words on screen? Thoughts again? A little louder. Full show off the jacket. All right. Are we ready? Oh no, dude. Trying to clear up my freaking throat. Oh jeez. All right, one more test. How's that sound for sound? Good? Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around? And then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still. I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. I'll be over at 10, you tell me to, oh, and but you're late. I wait around and then I went to the door. I can't take anymore. It's not you. You let me down again. Hey, 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 baby, baby, try to find a little time and I'll make you mine, oh mine. I'll be home. I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Ooh, ooh. Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around? And then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still. I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. All right, that's it. That's it. That's enough. That was brutal. Okay, that's too much. We're done. We are done, folks. I'll tell you, I bet that wasn't even worth it for you guys. My embarrassment was not worth it. I'm not gonna be able to watch that back. Oh my goodness! Please delete. Do not clip. Please, I'm deleting the stream after that. Potato taco, 1000% worth it. That's probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. As you can tell, I cannot sing. I cannot hold a note. And it's even worse that Jesse's here to hear my terrible singing. But I'm glad you're here anyway, Jesse. Oh man. All right, let's get some other music going again. Jeez, I'm Sean. You should have just taken the money. You fucking crushed that. Definitely. No, dude, you should have taken the money. Jesse thought it was great. All right. Terror Bear, 10 out of 10. Well, as I sit in my embarrassment, I think we'll end it there. I was thinking about actually playing some Balatro right now. I'm kind of, you all can still see me. But I think we'll just do like a gaming night one night. Because I also, have y'all seen, do y'all know what like Faudian games are? Like the rage games? Like Getting Over It, Pogo Stuck, difficult game about climbing. The games are like really stupid hard, or Quap. Quap's the original one. And actually the guy who made Quap made Zombies. He actually made Getting Over It, and he just came out with a new game called Baby Steps. And all the streamers are playing it right now. It looks kind of fun. I think we're going to do that later in the week. And that doesn't matter if any of my equipment's broken. We can do that no matter what. But, yeah. So keep your eyes peeled. And look out for any community posts. I'm going to start putting some more of those out. And remember, look in the description. And I'm just trying to forget about that karaoke that just happened. But sign up for the rankings for each week. All right? And then, yeah. Thanks for coming by. For real. I appreciate it. Yes, please. Throw me some shredded up in chat. Throw me some shreds. Have a good week. Look out. Either way, we're going to be gaming and potentially pulling that motor on Thursday or on Saturday if I can get the machine fixed. Don't forget the trailer for a week. Maybe. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. As long as somebody else gives me some more shreds in chat. All right. But yeah. I'm going to see you later in the week, for real. All right. And we'll talk to you later, all right? Have a good one.